So yeah, we should have like a better indicator for. Oh, it's also floating a bit. Let's push this down by 1 pixel here. Yeah, I feel like just showing the button is not enough. Especially, I guess because it just looks weird on keyboard and mouse. Let me see what it looks like with an Xbox controller. Like, we might want to add like some glow to it or something, or maybe just put this like down here or on the top right, on top of the player. I wonder how like other games do it. Let's see if I can find something. I don't even know what to look up. Like in see, I was thinking of adding like an interaction outline of some kind. We could do that. And I think there's a shader available for that. I saw it somewhere on one of those websites. I mean, we could also make our own custom one. Or we can have something like push to debate. They'll have it like on the bottom. Well, this is for like a 3D game, right? They have a lot more to like work with. We only have 320 by 180 pixels to work with. So I'm just trying to think. I mean, I don't think this would look too bad. That's what it looks like with like a 2D game. Kind of hard to find what exactly I'm looking for. Like, I know this exists in a bunch of games, but I guess there aren't too many Google images like showcasing this. Like here you can see press E to activate object. Ideally, it would be nice if we didn't even have to include like a button, like if we didn't have to show the UI to the player. But the thing is, I feel like people are they're not gonna know unless you like, you know, show it to them directly. You can't let them assume, or you can't assume that they would know what to press. Unless we highlighted it and then we added a button to our GUI or our UI canvas. Oops, wrong room. So like you would walk into this area, it would highlight itself, and then maybe on the bottom left, we would say like press Y. It's an option. Also, we're showing the wrong input here on our controller. Oops. It's not a bad idea. We might just do that. Highlight it, and it could look nice. There's only one way to find out, right? So let's go into that image. I think it's Tombstone 12 by 12. Oh, so this image might be too small. I mean, we could just reuse this white part. We might just do that, but I do have to duplicate this and make this times, let's see, hey, how's it going, Dev Waffle? Trying to think, wait, why does this automatically go from expand from center sometimes? You know, I low-key want to get, what's it called? A sprite, just to mess with assets, because I feel like a lot of my games are going to be pixel art. Like, I know this game is pixel art, but like, further down the line, you know, it wouldn't be too bad since most artists that I've worked with use A sprite. So if I could learn how to use it, pretty nice, pretty nice. Only thing is, like, sometimes I like to think about like not focusing on certain skills. Like, I know I'm not good at art, so there's no point in, like, for me at least, there's no point in like trying to be good at it when I know there are already so many people out there that are good at it. So it's like, you know, leave it to the professionals, and I should focus on, you know, level design and all of that. Just realized we could have just copied this over instead of drawing over. You know, let's just do that now. Fuzzy select, copy each of these. Oh wait, let's do this one. Oh my god. There's not one instance where we did this correctly. Developing new skills is not a flaw. No, for sure. What I meant was, like, I would love to be good at pixel art. The thing is, the amount of time that I would have to dedicate to being good at pixel art is like, I'd rather spend that time becoming a better programmer. But I guess there are, you know, diminishing returns. So we'll see. But like if I could choose to either be good at pixel art or learn a new language, I'd probably pick learn a new language. Although, actually, actually I would pick pixel art, because learning pixel art would be a lot harder. Like, if I can magically learn how to do pixel art, I'd pick that over learning, you know, like, yeah, learning a new language, because I think learning a new language would probably be easier for me. Alright, so yeah, we have this little highlight. I'm going to remove the white lines from this side. Let's do hard edge. Maybe we should give it a border. This also doesn't follow the same textures that we have throughout most of our game. Like, I think it's a different color palette. But it's also not noticeable. The animation for this is also not too noticeable. Like, when you press E on it, nothing really. There's no indicator. Maybe what we should do is have, like, some sort of UI on the bottom left to show that it's active. I like the highlight. but then it looks weird without anything. So maybe we'll add like one of these colors. All right, let's just try it out first. Where do we save this under? Dark series. We'll do large tombstone, 12 by 12 with highlight. Looks like you'll be viewing alone. There was it's weird. I don't know. Sometimes Twitch is strange. Please just keep your assets organized. My assets are definitely not organized. You can see. Oh wait, you can't see. Here's like all my resources are just all over the place. Like we have sprites, but then we also have new art with a sprites folder inside. Let's see what else we have. I mean, it's as organized as it can get. I plan on so for the Kickstarter, I actually plan on adding something like a new section or like a new possibility of like me doing a full series on how this game was made. Like, I mean, I am streaming it all the time, so technically this is the full series. But yeah, it probably would be better. Like if someone actually wanted to make this game, obviously following what I'm doing for every single scene would be pretty hard. Music is too loud. That should be better. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go into our tomb. Oh, so I'm trying to think, because we don't necessarily need, like, we have an animation for our tombstone right now. Let me delete default. So this is our animation for when it activates. Oh, wait. We're going to be using a different animation here. Can I have a sneak peek? The Kickstarter page, it doesn't even look like anything yet. I'm still collecting like assets for the page. I don't even have any descriptions or anything like that. All I have is, I guess, like my Trello page, but that's not really anything either. My Trello page has like everything organized, like with the tiers, the pledge tiers, the stretch goal, the stretch goals. Let me add one more thing. We might reduce this to like 15 or 10. I'm not sure yet. But another thing is open source full tutorial. I'm not sure where I'll include this. Maybe, like, honestly, I would love to do this. So I might do this like in the 30,000, and then alternative endings will be like in 35. Like we'll push this down a bit because I want to do an open source full tutorial. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, there's not much here. But if you are interested, here I can show you one thing though. I think I might have shared this last in the previous stream, but his name, Danius, he's working on this. Oops. He's working on this, which is like what the text is going to look like on the Kickstarter, and yeah, it's gonna look like this basically. Like stretch goals, and it'll say this. Or this might be too big, but we can reduce the size. These are all PNG files. Yeah, we might also include this in like the menu, stuff like that. I think it would look really cool. Alrighty. So I'm trying to think how do we want to go about this. Let's see what it looks like. I think what we should do is add like some sort of sound that plays when something is highlighted. I think that would look pretty good. Oh, and I think today is the day we're gonna work on the collectibles. I'm gonna see if I could find like a random asset as a collectible. Originally, we used cats. I wouldn't mind using cats, like saving cats, basically. But for this version, we might not include it just because I would love to like animate it and all of that. So we might not do it for this version of the game. Or maybe we'll have two types of collectibles. We'll have cats, and then we'll have, like, special, I don't know, artifacts, maybe. Artifacts would be pretty cool. So let me, I'm trying to think. Should we delete this? You know what we should actually do? I have a better idea. Let's go back into GIMP, and we're going to delete this little section here without the white. That. Let's fuzzy select. Let me increase the threshold a bit. We can get rid of this too. And then all we have to do is just add this as like a second layer. Like we'll just add another. Oh, then we don't even need this full. We could have just. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. We'll keep the original. I'm gonna grab this file right here. Make this its own thing. Tombstone 12 by 12. This is not 12 by 12. This is 13 by 17. It might make sense to actually add a shader instead to each of these images. But I think shaders is like something that we might add further down the line. So let's add a new sprite here. Let's grab the highlight. Tombstone highlight. Set that to invisible. Why is it? Looks like it's off. Maybe when we just scroll out, the editor looks weird. It should be fine in game. Also, we should drop this down. There we go. And in our room switcher here, should be +8. Okay, let's hide it. And then on area entered, we'll say sprite dot, let's call this highlight. Oh, that looks so much better. We also need to make sure if it's already activated. I'm trying to think. If it's already activated, we shouldn't be able to press it over and over again. And if we do enter a new hitbox, like a new checkpoint, we should make sure that this gets deactivated. Let's do that. A floating effect. So you mean like maybe like kind of make it look like that, where it like shrinks and grows? Along the y-axis, so like it moves down, up and down. That's not a bad idea. Okay, I also want to try doing this. I want to see if we do sounds dot click dot play. I want to see what that sounds like. Like I want to show some sort of indicator that like you've entered something that you can yeah, kind of like that, but not the click sound, because that's the sound that we use for our UI. So we can browse through some of the sounds that I have and maybe pick a sound for that. It's not bad. Now I just need to figure out, yeah. Where's our controller? So with the controller, it also looks weird. Okay, wait, let me edit this image. Y. Xbox. It should have the same Am I blind? Oh yeah, right here. Also, I like to make GIMP my default opening, like the file that I usually open with, because it's just easier. So we'll grab white here, and let me grab. Is there another like? Yeah, I think we use mouse. Look at mouse. This is controller UI. We need keyboard UI, keyboard arrows. I think keyboard arrows should be good enough. Nope, it's not good enough. We need mouse. Where mouse is. We'll use this dark gray for this right here. It's dark as the border. And we honestly might just change the UI altogether, or like the color of the UI, but for now, let's leave it like that. We should do this for all buttons. Oh. We could also make it look like right now we're using pixel art. It wouldn't be a bad idea to not use pixel art for like this exact thing. I think it would make the game look slightly cleaner. Whoa. Okay, let's try adding an animator to our dynamic button here. And we're gonna add a physics process to this as well. And we'll activate and deactivate it whenever we don't need it. I'm trying to think. Should we? Yeah, we could just set it to false whenever whenever it's not visible. We'll set physics process to false. So let's do that. Actually, wait. No, we don't even need a physics process. If we have an animator to it, or if we add an animator to it, it won't be a problem. So let's do animation player. What we'll do here is make a new animation. Call this animate button. This will happen for either our sprite or our label. I'm trying to think. We might just animate both at the same time. So let's show it. Let's see what it looks like if we do from 4 to 5. So add this as a key. We don't need a do we need a resets track? Let's just ignore it for now. And we'll set this to 4. So it'll look like that. Might not be much of a difference. We might want to change this to 3. Let's see. Oh wait, we didn't save it. This for the label as well. Oh, for the label, it's a little different. Because it's text, it would just go from, say, 70 to 50. Oh, and it's also going to look weird. We need to make sure that it's centered. Line center and center. Let's show this again. Put it right there, and add this as the key. Oh, there's no in between. We would have to like. Honestly, I feel like we should just make our own sprite for the E key. I would have to do it for like every single image. Let's see what it looks like for now. We'll say here, say animation player dot play animate button. Why does it only play once? We didn't there we go. Your rock asset pack. Let's see. Oh, nice. Pretty good, pretty good. So So yeah, one thing that bothers me is that it's not centered. We need to make sure we find the center node of that image right there. And I think we have it set to, well, one, it's already on center. Here, let's try this. We'll make it centered. And we'll put it right there. Let's move it down. Negative 9.5. Oh, no. Negative 8.5. It's actually a little off here. Maybe we could do negative. Well, let's just see what it looks like. Let's try negative 8. Oh, it is negative. Okay, there we go. And then what we'll do for our Z index, or for our room switcher, we don't have to center it anymore. It'll just be on it directly. Oh, but then also in our dynamic button, we should make sure that this is centered. So these will be both on the origin. Only thing is, let's see. We might not be able to center this. Let me see. Is there an option to center a label? Margin, rectangle, position, arrows, rotation, pivot scale. We could change the pivot scale. Honestly, it's not too big of an issue as long as we can just put it right on top of the button. Bring it as close to the center as possible. Do I know how to check if someone is connected to the internet in GDScript? I'm sure there's a way. Oh, what is this though? What did we just do? The sprite. Oh, right. Okay. Let's bring this back. Highlight needs to be. So, you know what's weird? It's like when I scroll out, it's not perfectly aligned, but I know once we put it in the game, it'll be aligned. I'm just wondering why it looks like that in the editor. But yeah, right now, we were to add the dynamic button. Its positioning is incorrect. Let me see here. I think maybe it doesn't matter. What we might have to do is actually set its position equal. So we're adding it as a child. It's position.x, temp.position. Let's try this. Temp.position.x is. I mean, it shouldn't matter. It should be. We'll just do it. Is equal to temp.position. Wait. Oops. No. This actually should stay. What we should have done is in our dynamic button when we add it, on the x-axis we don't, on the x-axis we don't need to add this. It'll just be centered. I hope. Why is the y-axis weird though? Minus or plus, try plus. Actually, we should do it here. Plus 8. That is something that I need to do. Oh, whoops, minus 8. Um, that is something that I probably have to do eventually, is connect people to the internet if we're gonna have like a scoreboard and everything like that. Plus 8 is a little too. Let's do plus. Whoops. Maybe plus or minus 16. So we need to make sure that this is hidden. All right, there we go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Another thing that I think would be cool is like if we added an animation here that showed that it's like that it's active. Here. Let me also add trying to think, should we add this as a... Wait, this is the wrong texture. Could do something like that. Are these textures? Okay, yeah, I think this is good. Why didn't it save though? Oh, it did save, never mind. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Oh, you know what's weird though? Oh, no, never mind. I thought for a second it only animated when we activated it. I think if it's active, we'll leave it as white, and probably remove the like ability to activate it again. And the only way you'll activate it, I'm trying to think. If you enter a new animation or like a new checkpoint, we should de-animate it and make it black again, and yeah, give it the ability to. Wait, let me just see something. if we restart right now. Oh yeah, if we restart, it's not in its original form. So all right, let's do this. We're gonna have a few things that we need to add for this tombstone. One of those things is, well, we do have a signal, but we don't have a variable, so let's add that. Let's say var activated is equal to true, or activated is equal to false. And in our ready function, wait, no, this won't be in our ready function. We're gonna have to say func set active, or let's do set already active. And we'll say highlight is visible. And we'll set the ability for these to be visible should not be true. So let's do that. If activated, or what was it? We call it activated, yeah. If activated, this shouldn't, yeah, wait, if activated, this will actually always be false, so we can leave that the way it is. And if we do activate it, let's say highlight visible is equal to true. So actually, we'll actually leave this the way it is. But we might want to leave it like this. Whoops, wait, no, not like that, like this. Trying to think. Is there anything else we need? Let's just run it, see what happens. So we activate it. We messed up somewhere. In our tombstone, we activate highlight is true. Highlight if activated is equal to false. Oh, we never set activated equal to true, so let's do that here. Equals true. Also, in set already active, we set it to true, and we also want to make sure that the highlight frame is set to, the tombstone frame is set to 9. 9? Yeah. Actually, I said 4. I'll keep in mind when I say actually. Maybe I am saying it too much. I should have a bot that records all the times I say certain words. Like if I say like, I probably say like a lot. I think I say definitely a lot as well. Should also have a a counter for when I say, why is this happening? Alright, so yeah, now we can't activate it. It's completely active, and I mean, we could, I think, yeah, we can still press E on it. We'll have to deactivate that. And it's still active, but if I were to, let's see. Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's an infinite thing. I don't think I'm ever going to stop saying, why is this happening? Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, we have activated. Let's make sure that when we are in our room switcher, if add tombstone, we need to make sure that the tombstone I'm trying to think here, because we need we basically would need to record whether or not app tombstone was already active. Let me see how we did it with our dynamic lamps. So what we did with our dynamic lamps, I had a weird way of going about this, because I think what we did with our lamps was that if they were in our world, we wanted to make sure that they kept like their parameters. So we never deleted them whenever we refreshed the room. Whereas with this tombstone at the moment, we are doing that. We would basically need to check which room we're in. And at the moment, yeah. No, it's okay. You can save some for me. Later. Okay. Trying to think. We could technically. I hate doing it this way, but we could add a timer that checks if we've connected with something. If the hitbox is equal to true, let me see here. Do we have an on area entered? Oh, what we could do is if add tombstone, if the player is already in it, before this tombstone, before we set monitor the areas to false, we could just set it there. But it's usually our player handling this, so. Oh, it's good to hear, Waffles. What subjects were they? Damn, it's so cold. French and English, nice. Yeah, English was my least favorite subject as well. I think. Wait, I'm trying to think what was my least favorite. I would say English just because I'm not too good at grammar or like checking for my mistakes and stuff. I do like writing, or like when I was when I was forced to write, for like a project or something, I liked it, but or I thought I was good at it. But when it came to like grammar or like complete proper English, I think I was pretty bad at that. Um, but I liked reading the books. Like I think in my school we always had to like read. I felt like English class always felt, at least in my classes, English class was always like it almost felt like a philosophy class because we were always like reading these books that had like like morals to them, or they were just like completely good. Yeah, they were just really good books. And you could always like look at them, philosophically, which was nice. I'm trying to think what books. I'm trying to remember. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. My door opened. Hey, how's it going, computer crazies? Trusting me with my tea. Thank you for the trust. Yeah, one thing I really like about the winter is that I'm always hydrated. So like I'm always drinking tea. Whereas like in the summer, I don't really drink like, you're supposed to drink what, like 8 glasses of water per day, or like that's what they suggest. It's funny, like in the winter, I'm like super hydrated. And then in the summer, I would say I'm more likely to be dehydrated. So yeah, right now we're just working on Tombstone, or like the checkpoints, activated checkpoints, rather than the light checkpoints. We might have a combination of the two, but the light checkpoints are not as nice because they're not as obvious, I think. And I think this is just, it looks cooler with these tombstones. But we're struggling to figure out how we're going to add this to our game without it. Like at the moment, it deactivates after we die. You mix energy drink powder in a big metal thermal mug. That is my thing. So, I don't drink energy, like, what is like or I guess, I used to drink a lot of, what are they called? I think they're called Neo, or Mio. It's like this, like, thing that you squirt into your water, and it's like a combination of, like, some sort of energy and, caffeine. I used to drink that a lot. But now what I do is I usually take a caffeine pill in the morning, or like literally right when I wake up, I take a caffeine pill, and then I drink tea for like throughout the whole day. I just drink tea, and tea has like, it doesn't have too much caffeine, but for the amount I drink, I feel like it keeps me pretty caffeinated. It has like, I think it has like 1/3 the amount of caffeine that a regular cup of coffee has. How much caffeine? Coffee has, 1 cup of coffee has 100 milligrams, and in green tea, not Green Monster. Yeah, so like about 1/3. Although usually I do drink like I'd say I drink like 60 milligrams is in 1 cup of coffee. I thought it was 100. Probably for the amount of coffee I used to drink. So yeah, it says here 95 milligrams. But it's all like, if you're making your own tea, how much coffee are you actually putting in the coffee? Is another question. But yeah, I drink a lot of tea, but I always refill the water. So like I've been on one tea bag this whole time, and I've refilled the cup. Like every time I reach like the halfway point, I refill it again with like hot water, so it stays warm. But in total, I probably drink like three tea bags worth. So that's another, like I guess another 100 milligrams. So I take like in total like 300 milligrams of caffeine per day. Because the caffeine pill I take is 200 milligrams, which is like, honestly, it's kind of a lot, but your body gets used to it. Tea mixed with coffee tastes like toffee. No, I doubt it. Unless maybe you put toffee in it. I don't know. So yeah, let's try to figure out what we could do here. I wish the easiest way would be to like in our, I don't know, it's not going to be in our ready function because this might already exist. What we could do we don't even have a signal. We could add a signal here. And we could just say on area entered. If add tombstone on area entered, we'll just set did we do it here? No, we didn't. Yeah, and it's funny. Another thing that another like one of those things that you're saying, Waffle. The British invented the imperial system, but the U.S. uses it. Same with soccer, actually. The word soccer, like versus football. I think the British are like, yeah, they invented the word soccer. Well, it was originally like a slang term, which it was called ASOC, and that was short for association football. But yeah, ASOC somehow turned into soccer, and soccer was like the slang term for football. And then I think there was like there was like association football, and then there was I think association rugby. I think that's what they called it. And rugby is pretty similar to football, so that's how the two words combined. Dude, I don't know what to do here. We could just check. Let me see what we did with our lamps here. On connect lamp. So for dynamic lamp node path, connected turn on lamp and set active. You know, I think this might be wrong to begin with. There's nothing to check what. Let's just do this. We're gonna add a signal. So let's remove on area entered. Let's add it again. And we'll just do this really quick. So basically, if add, let's see if this works. If add tombstone, let's just print this. Okay, so yeah, it does print. So we could actually just put it on here. It's a little inefficient. Like I wish there was I wish we went about this. Like if we knew we were gonna do this, we would have rewritten this. So I think like if I do plan on adding making a tutorial series, we'll probably fix this and like rewrite the whole room switcher. Probably name it to a checkpoint, honestly. Or maybe we'll have like a checkpoint class, and the checkpoint will have like we can have multiple versions of a checkpoint. One of them would be a hitbox. One of them would be one of these activated nodes, etc., etc. We'll do that eventually, but for now, on add tombstone, we'll say if add tombstone on area entered, we'll say we'll have to grab our tombstone, which is we don't have a path to our tombstone actually. We do have this export. Oh, wait, no, export, no, yeah. We don't have a variable for it just yet, so we'll add that. Let's do that. We would have to... Let me see here. We've already added a tombstone, but I think add tombstone might run after we hit this box. So let's actually just print this. Let me just see which one prints first. Oh wait, we need to die. Oh, what? Where is it? Okay, so we got C999. Where's 123? If I had to choose between Visual Studio Code and Visual Studio, which one would I choose? I don't really use Visual Studio, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever used Visual Studio. I think maybe once or twice when I was with Unity, but that was a very, very long time ago. I don't even like remember anything about it. So yeah, 999 is printing, but I don't see the 123 thing that we just printed. Where did we print that? Oh, because we didn't. Okay, so 999 prints afterward. So let me see this again. So we've added our so yeah, if we've added our tombstone, then we could do it. Yeah, we could do it here. Basically, we would just check if add tombstone. We'll say we need a reference to this actually. So let's grab a tombstone. Let's say our tombstone node. Instead of saying temp, we'll say tombstone. Tombstone node, what is it? I think we did like set already active. Yeah. Set already active. We don't need to animate it anymore, and we'll say activated is equal to true. And frame is equal to 9. Highlight visible is equal to true, and that should be it. The button actually might still show, so we'll need to make sure remove the button. That's strange. If area entered at tombstone set already active. Are we entering some sort of area? Oh yeah, we are. There's 2 area boxes on these objects, so let's just make sure if the area is equal to a player. Something's going on here. That is weird. Let's try to figure this out. Room switcher. If add tombstone, so right now nothing happens. And then we set monitorable to false afterwards. Let's try this one more time. Another thing that we need to make sure of is if activate is equal to true. So let's look at our tombstone really quick. Oh wait, no, yeah. If activated is equal to false, set active, activated is equal to true, frame is equal to none. Highlight, oh wait, highlight.visible should be true. Should spawn ourselves on the right side so I don't have to keep. There we go. Okay, so we've activated it. It looks perfect. We die. And yeah, it's still not active. And then when we exit, if we were to die here, it should still pick this spawn. What? No? Activate it, die. What happened on the first instance? Okay. That works. And then let's go back into here. We'll set tombstone already active. Set already active. Run this one more time. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And then if we were to exit, at the moment, it doesn't, we don't have a set inactive, so we'll have to do that. Basically set the frame of this to 0 and remove the highlight and give it the ability to like do its thing again. Sucks that I'm a Godot dev. Could have been great help for Unity. I mean, it's all just syntax. Going about things is basically the same, right? It's just, you know, problem solving. All right. So yeah, we're gonna need another function for our room switcher that basically says, I don't think we, oh, we do have connected lamp. Yeah, so we could, I think we could do it here. Basically, if add tombstone, we'll have to say tombstone node dot set inactive. So in set inactive, we could do deactivate. I like deactivate more. Fuck, deactivate. That should be it. Oh, and frame. Do I know if the velocity in the rigid body is a vector too? In Godot, it is. Alright, so yeah, we spawn here. Everything is perfect. We go here. Oh! Highlight dot visible. We need to make sure that we spell it correctly. I'm sure it's also a vector too, or some sort of, like, it should be a vector. What else would they use? Okay, so there we go. And then we can activate it again. There we go. Maybe I should change this to Unity, game dev with Unity. Game dev with every engine. Alright, so yeah, it works. Cool. Another thing that we need to do is, can we get a? Oh no, we could go back. Let's try. Oh crap! We could do this. We could do this. Oh no. No, it's so hard to go backwards. Oh crap! All right, we're not gonna do that. Wait, we do need to update the sounds. I don't like the clicking sound. Actually, it's kind of annoying to do it on stream. Like, I have like a whole collection of sounds I can show you guys. They're really good sounds in my opinion. It was like a mobile pack, a mobile sounds pack, but it was really good. Like, the sounds are super high quality. It's mainly like UI stuff, movements, and it's for like, from what I've seen, it's for like a game that's like Candy Crush almost. Like, I can showcase some of the sounds. That's not a good one. Here, let's do like movements. I think are really good. Some of these sounds are amazing. Like that one's really nice. This one's pretty nice too. I can like scroll through sounds all day. But yeah, it's not fun for a stream, I don't think. Yeah, they're really good. I could share a link. It's pretty expensive. Like sound effects for some reason are so expensive. Or in my opinion, they're expensive. Like that sound pack was like 40. I think I got it on sale, but like by default they were like, I think they were like close. No, yeah, I think it was like $45. I mean, it's a lot of sounds. It's like $500. I mean, 500 sounds. So it is a pretty good deal. Like if you want to commission for sounds, they usually charge like I want to say like $10 per sound from what I've seen. So like a sound like that would have been this sound right here would have been $10. Each of these sounds. Like that dying sound would have been $10, etc., etc. So I think a music, like if you don't want to commission sounds, or like you're on a budget and you don't want to commission sounds, you can find a lot of collections out there with really good sounds. I mean, you can also get like there's software out there. I think there's this one called here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, SFX2, I think. Here's our website that we're working on, but there is BFXR is a pretty good. Like it's I think it's 8-bit sounds. I want to say. Like you can produce like a whole bunch of 8-bit sounds, like whatever you need, like coin pickups, dying sounds, and stuff like that. But it's it's 8-bit, so it's not like the highest quality. But if you're like working on a game jam or you need like placeholder sounds, they're pretty good. Or I mean, if you are making a game that needs to use 8-bit sounds, it would be perfect because they're unique and yeah, I don't. The likelihood of another game having the same exact sound is honestly it's pretty high because it's a pretty common tool to use, but it's but there's like scroll like sliders and stuff for you to like manipulate them, and you can randomize them as well. So it's like there's a lot of possibilities for sounds. Yeah, there's so many different chances of, like, it's not infinite, but it's a very, very high number. But personally, I don't really like 8-bit sounds unless you're making like a 8-bit game, or like, a game that has that type of sound effect. I do like 16-bit sounds, but I think it's just because I've done like, game dev for so long that 8-bit sounds are just old to me. Like, I've used it so often. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about pixel art. I'm sure the majority, or a large percentage of indie games, low budget indie games, are pixel art. In my opinion, what's the best game pixel art? Terraria's pixel art was pretty nice. I'm more of a fan of like the cartoony pixel art. So like, I really liked Celeste's pixel art. I really liked. Oh, I do like. It's not. It's technically. I think the game is 3D, but they ran like a pixel art shader on it. Dead Cells. Dead Cells is like a 3D game with a pixel art shader. I really liked that one. I either like the cartoony pixel art, or I like the like very detailed pixel art. Like very like dark looking, or like, let me try to find games that have like crazy pixel art. There was that game, I think it's called Blasphemous. Like that one, that pixel art is like, it's very detailed and like scary. It's almost like it's not even pixel art. I mean, you can tell that it's pixel art though. Let me see. You see, my Steam name is Wishlist Memory. Wishlist Memory, please. Oh, this is inappropriate. Dude, I don't know why Steam does this now, where it's like, there's basically like pornographic games. I mean, I'm sure it sells, but like, it's like in my public feed, you know. What was the game? Blasphemous? I think that game has like crazy pixel art. It doesn't even look like pixel art. But yeah, like I mean, this is crazy. So yeah, I either like the really cartoony pixel art, or ones like this where it's like super detailed. It's barely even pixel art. Let me see Stardew Valley. I've never actually played Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, this looks very similar to. What the hell? Can we just get Stardew Valley art? Yeah, this is pretty nice. Oh, the outline technique. Some games I tend to like that art style as well, with like darker pixels on the outside. But I've seen, like, you can see I guess it depends. Like this image here is flipped. Like right here, you can see the dark outline. But then on the other side, they don't have anything. But yeah, I guess it depends on the type of game you're playing. Let me see Terraria. I've played a lot of Terraria, but I forgot what it looks like. Or like, not what it looks like, but like... I think it's hard to appreciate the pixel art in Terraria just because I feel like I guess the art is nice, but like the gameplay is just so good that it's like not what not what I focus on. But yeah, it is nice. I mean, there's just so much detail in it. 1.4.9. I haven't played it since like I want to say 1.3. I know like 1.2 was like their revolutionary update, and then after that they've just been growing it. Give me 1 second. Oh, thank you, Daniel. We're not honestly, we're not doing much game dev at the moment. We're just like scrolling through art and stuff. I don't know if I noticed. Like, I have made pixel art in the past, but it's not nearly like, it's not anything good. Here, I could show you. Wait, I uploaded it to Open Game Art at some point. Let me see. Oh, my account's not gonna. Forgot what my login was. Let's see. RPG weapons. I like some silly. Yeah, it's probably not even gonna load up here. Here, wait. Let me see if I log into my other account. Hopefully it's saved. There we go. How do I look at my profile? Yeah, I made this. This is my pixel art. Pretty simple stuff. I did some other things like character sprites and stuff, but those weren't nearly... I guess it was the same quality, but because it was like such a small... I mean, like adding detail... Like making weapons is a lot easier than making characters, in my opinion. Or like making static objects is a lot easier. Oh, you're working on the... Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, handling... That's the one thing I wish I could just like ignore with game dev. Is just all the assets. I wish they could just magically come to me. I remember my first game, I had an issue with that because I wasn't so good at art, but I wanted to make my own assets, and like making the assets took like, you know, a large percentage of the time. So yeah, now I just stick to like, usually I just use placeholders for a very long period of time until I'm ready to add assets. Let's see what else we need to do. Oh, we have our Trello here. Constraint mouse after pause, we could do that. Fog. Oh, fog would have been interesting to add today. Oh, collectibles, that's what we wanted to do. Let me fix the constraint on mouse. At the moment, what happens is if we run our scene, we constrain our mouse here. Like you can see, I can't exit the mouse, or you might not be able to see it, but yeah, the mouse doesn't leave this window. But if I press escape, then it can, and then when I press enter again, it still can. So we need to make sure that in our main scene, where do we manipulate the mouse? On open menu, right over here. Now let's just say input dot set mouse. Confined. I think when it's hidden, it's also, I think someone said that if it's hidden, it's also confined, but we're just going to set it here just in case. And I'll put it actually over here. Same, yeah, we'll just leave set confined always true. We could have just put it on the top here, but actually, we don't need to confine it when we're in the main menu. Well, let me see. Yeah, so now we can't even close the game. Where is it? Can close. Confined, yeah. Confined here should be false. You know what? Yeah, it's weird. Okay, let me see. If it's not visible, let me try this one more time. Yeah, so weird. After we've exited the screen here, setting confined doesn't work. If global UI visible and escape menu can't close, mouse position indicator center mouse is equal to true. Set confined. Let me try putting confined after visible. Maybe that'll. Oops. Maybe we're doing it somewhere else. Okay, not confined. Okay, there we go. So we just have to set confined after visible. For hidden, let's just make sure that this is... You know, yeah, we can leave it this way. Should work now. We probably don't even need confined here. Or maybe we don't even need visible. It's not an issue. I want to learn pixel art, watch this guy's tutorial. TipTut. Shout out TipTut for all the amazing pixel art tutorials. Yeah, I would, yeah, like I said, I wish I could just magically know pixel art. Okay, so we fixed the confines. Let's work on adding some, was I scared of the Rickroll? Actually, no. You could have gotten me there. But now I will be. Any link that you post now, I will not click on. By the way, we have a game jam starting in a month and 12 days for anyone interested. It's for the solo development Discord or community. Actually, I haven't been on Reddit in like a hot minute. Let's see what has Reddit been up to. It's not loading actually. I'll ignore it for now. Let's go into. I wonder if there are any collectibles that we have in that asset pack that we got. Of some sort of asset. Maybe it doesn't have to be a collectible. It could just be. Oh, you know what we could do? I have a great idea. Can I send the link? Yeah, sure. Did I close it already? It was originally supposed to be the autumn gem, but I was so lazy. Not lazy, I've just been so preoccupied with my game that I couldn't focus on the gem, and yeah, we only had, like, I didn't even, like, promote it or anything like that. I've been ignoring it, and I think the other admins have been pretty busy too, so we haven't done anything, but 1 month and 12 days, that'll give me enough time to promote it a bit, work on the page, maybe add a banner of some kind, something like that. We'll see. For now, let's go. Yeah, if you guys are interested in the gem, definitely. I'll probably participate in the gem as well. It's a 3-day gem or like a weekend gem. Usually it's pretty small. There's like we usually have like a limitation. I can show you guys what our old gems used to look like. So, oh, that's not what I wanted to show you guys. Manage my gems hosted. So yeah, these are like the gems that we had. The winter gem, I guess, is most similar to our Halloween gem. This was, it's the same thing, same rules, everything. The theme is voted on. Actually, I should have a link. Don't have a link just yet on the, or maybe we do. Let's see. Limitation. No, never mind. It's on the Discord. Here, actually, I can send a link to the voting thing. Give me 1 second. The votes are actually, they're pretty old. We're probably going to do a new poll with the top 3. Let's see here. So yeah, these are the themes that people submitted, and I can show you guys what the responses were. So yeah, these were like all of the votes. End is Near is pretty high. Home Sweet Home is pretty high. No UI is a limitation, and make the boring fun seems to be the top tier limitation at the moment. Yeah, definitely do. I love game jams. Like, if I wasn't working on my current game right now, I'd probably do like a bunch of game jams. Make the boring fun. Yeah. So I mean, some of these limitations they can be hard. Like trying to figure out what to actually do with them. The way I kind of like, I tend to prefer ones that are like this, like End is Near, or not even Home Sweet Home, but like Forces in Motion, or I like No UI or Reverse. I like when the limitation is like sort of like a mechanic, or like you're the boss, rather than make the boring fun, because I feel like I feel like it's too ambiguous to say make the boring fun. I like the mechanic ones. Oh, how do you vote? Here, I'll just send the link now. But yeah, we're once this is done, we're gonna have another poll with just the top 3. and then people will vote on the top three. So it'll probably be like make the boring fun. In this case, it would be top four: no UI, end is near, home sweet home, and make the boring fun. Here, let me send the link. You can choose as many as you like. I don't think there's a limitation, so you can yeah, click on whichever ones. Space Princess, nice. Send the link. I'm curious once you're done with it. I don't know if you're on any of the Discords, but join if you're not. If you use Discord. And let me know if you guys ever need a playtester. I playtested Fernando's game yesterday, and I think I playtested. I was going to playtest another user's game on stream. He's also working on a platformer that's really cool, but he said he didn't want me to stream it because it's not done. Can I playtest your game? Yeah. So let's do. I won't playtest it today, but let's do like if you want me to playtest it tomorrow, we can do that. Oh, space. I see. Wait, I must have. Oh, you just picked up your prescription. I missed that part. No, I got you now. I also have a prescription somewhere. It's a edible prescription, but it's not actually an edible. It's not actually a prescription. Oh, can you playtest the game, the gem game? Yeah. So I'll probably we usually playtest each other's games. So everyone who submits, basically how the jam works is you submit your game, and then once the jam is over, we have like a week-long voting period. And during the voting period, we all playtest each other's games, give feedback, and then and then cast our vote. Basically, you vote on different criteria for each game. Dashboard. So, like for example, for the Halloween jam, if we go into results, you can see you score everyone based on like how polished it was, how close to the theme they were, their innovation, their graphics, their audio, stuff like that. Will the theme be kind of Christmassy? So it's going to be in January. So it's winter. So anything winter related. You could do a Christmas themed one. Although, yeah, Christmas will already be past. Oh yeah, it definitely can be sleepy. If I wasn't on, 200 milligrams of caffeine and drinking tea continuously, I probably would fall asleep at this point. But I also, I think you guys hear the music a little louder than I do. Like, for me, it's relatively low. So you can see my volume's at 30, 38. And then on top of that, on Spotify, it's at 50%. But, when I stream on OBS, it grabs the, like, I guess it doesn't grab this volume here. It just grabs what the file or what the software is actually playing. So you guys hear it at like 50%, and I hear it at what, like 30%. More like 20. Day before Christmas. Whatever floats your boat, you can do whatever you want. Why am I not? I'm not logged in on. Here, let's. Hopefully this. I think I have two-factor authentication, so. This code really quick. Six, 7, 1, 9, 4, 6. I shouldn't have just said that out loud, but I mean, I logged in. No one should be able to. Nothing important has happened. The Great Divide, a top-down PvP game that pits liberals versus conservatives. So if it's a PvP game, you should do like whoever wins decides the future of our government. What we should do is like whoever the next president is, instead of casting a vote, we have like a huge, like a raid, like an RPG raid, and whoever wins that PvP battle gets the president of their choosing. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we've gotten so distracted. I wanted to look for assets, and I just... Oh, but I had an idea. We do have this I don't know if I added it to the game just yet, but I do have this cool collection. Let me see if I can find it here. It's gonna be in my downloads. Pink mohawks and American flag. Yes, that'd be great. You gotta have like the, and you can have like different factions. Like, I don't want to say anything offensive, but I'll say like I'm just gonna say names, but I mean all of these words with no ill intent. You can have like like the Red Pills, that could be a faction. You can have like the Woke Nation as another faction. You can have. Well, I don't want to get too controversial. I think those are like the two ones that would be fine. Anything else, you might risk getting canceled for. QAnons, that's a good one. And like each of those factions, like they have like their own benefit. As long as you I don't know, like it could get ugly really quick. I'm trying to see where it is. Is it here? All right, yeah. So yeah, we you can see we used this as our tombstone. This was a little we shrunk it by a few or by a bunch of pixels. Like we scaled it down times two or divided by two. Um, but then we also have these, and I feel like this would be really cool as like a collectible or like an important artifact kind of thing. But this is almost this is a pretty large image, so I don't know if we would want to make it that big. But I do want to like scale everything up. I think it would not scale everything up, but like make things larger in our game. So like you can see currently in the game, like everything seems to be proportional with like the player. Like like I mean, even this tombstone is like it's the same height as the player. This orb here, or like these platforms, it looks pretty realistic. I do want to add like monuments and stuff, or like things in the background, or like like these boxes are pretty normal sized, maybe slightly bigger than the player, but like um, having something that's like uh, 3 to 5 times bigger than the player would be pretty cool, and this object right here would be pretty big. We could try it. Yeah. The Proud Boys would have, I feel, like a unfair advantage. So we don't need. I don't think we need all of these images. I think we could just do 3 max. We'll try uploading it with this size right here, but this might honestly be too big. We'll try it out. Oh wait, whoops. This is what we wanted. We'll call this what? It's not necessarily. This actually isn't a collectible. It's just like important. Let's call it import. Let's call it monument for now. It's going to be an animated sprite. Yeah, leave it as an animated sprite. You know what? For now, let's just we're not going to make it an animated sprite. We're just going to make it a sprite. Because I might have to change the sizes here. Do I think people would like a pseudo 3D Duke Nukem style war game? It's been increasing in popularity lately, so I don't see why not. Like, there's always going to be a market for like if you're trying to release it commercially, there's always going to be a market for it. I saw this really cool it had a similar like Duke Nukem style or like Doom style, but it was just so like the artwork was just so pretty, and like the animations look nice. Yeah, it is definitely possible to make it look good. I think you just need to, like, just like how, like, the expectations or like the standards of playing video games are a lot higher than they used to be. So, if you are going to make a Duke Nukem style or like Doom style 3D game, you just need to make sure that it appeals to the crowd. And one way you do that is by, just investing a lot of your time into the animations and the artwork, stuff like that. I mean, or either that or invest a lot into the mechanics. If the mechanics are really good, the people who are into that style they care more for the gameplay than the art style. You're always going to get people that don't like the art style, though. That's the only thing. All right, so let's look at this node and let's put. Oh, we already put it in. Animation H-frames is 3, and that's what it looks like. And we're gonna add a hitbox to it and everything. But for now, let's just put this. We'll save it into nodes because I think we are going to add this to our game eventually. Scenes. Let's do this in items or objects. I'm gonna create a new folder. We're gonna call this interactables. We'll save this as monument. Oh, you know what I might do instead? So for the Kickstarter, I wanted to add people's names to like as a plaque for the people who supported the game. But I could also do it for the monuments instead. They'd be a lot more significant. Next big hurdle is chunk loading in multiplayer. Yeah, I've never dealt with multiplayer games and the amount of work that probably goes into scaling all of that stuff. Alright, so yeah, we put like a monument right here, so let's try it. Honestly, this doesn't look too bad. We can like add like a portal to it or something. I feel like that would look sick. So that's what it looks like. It doesn't look like much yet, but I think this looks actually really cool. I don't know what I would add inside of it. Maybe like a little thing floating around in the center, and then it would also be cool, like a little like ray of light that came out. And then maybe we can open up this little section right here, and that ray goes out. So what I plan on doing with these monuments is if you activate all of them in a single room, or I guess maybe not in a single room, but in a single map, it unlocks like a secret ending at the end of each level, at the end of each like chapter, and you'll find a secret room with like another challenge for collectibles. Yeah. I might be mentioning the Kickstarter a bunch, because I am working on it, but I don't expect anyone who watches my streams, don't feel like you're required to donate or anything like that. Yeah. I understand, some people don't have the money, or some people can't afford it. That's completely fine. Making this game because I want to, not because I want to make. Well, I do want to make money, but it's the least of my concern. I'd rather make like a really good game than to make a bunch of money from this. As long as it's like, in the long run, I just want to make this whole game dev stuff self-sustaining. I'm cool. Like, if making this game was equivalent to having a minimum wage job, I would be more than happy. Yeah, yeah. It is a good way to show support. I mean, not show support, show appreciation for support. Your names will be forever immortalized in the game memory. Forever in the memory of memory. Oh, so I noticed one other bug. It's not really a bug, but I've noticed from other people playing this game, sometimes collisions don't work. Or like they might be off by like a pixel, because I remember watching my friend play test this game, and when they dashed, they wouldn't hit the spring here. They would hit this tile. They would be like 1 pixel short, and it was enough to like ruin the flow. Thanks, Waffle. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like. I feel like anyone in my position would say the same thing. Like, if if you're really passionate about something, if you're happy doing this, if you're happy working on a game, like making a game is, fun to me. If you can get paid, so many people say, "Oh, I would love to get paid to play video games," but making video games feels like playing video games to me. I'm currently my resolution is like, oh yeah. So when I said like big monuments, I meant stuff like this. Like, I would love to have more big things, and then like you can. I haven't added a collision, but it would be nice to have like a collision shape right there, and I could just like jump on top of that pillar if I wanted to. This artwork also doesn't match the style that we have in our game, so I have to fix that. All right, so we have the collectibles. It doesn't do anything just yet, and we don't even have. I'm trying to think. We would have to save this as like a global object and save that. So maybe we would have to like fix that. Hey, how's it going, Celeste? Kiroka? I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. when he has a pillow on his chair. Yeah, honestly, this has been like my favorite computer chair. It's not even a computer chair. It's like a, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like one of those like hospital waiting chairs, or like hospital lobby chairs, or just yeah, like a lobby chair. Um, but I feel like it's perfect for like my height, like the height of the chair to my desk is like the perfect height. I tried getting I have a computer chair in the basement, but it's yeah, it wasn't comfortable to me. I actually went back to this one, and it was like no, I just didn't like it. Was like it was a high quality computer chair as well, and it was like one of my family members, but yeah, I didn't like it. I went back to this one. How tall am I? I'm like 5'7", 5'8", 5'8" on a good day. I went silent when I didn't steal it. My friend gave it to me actually. I don't know how they got it, but maybe they stole it. He stole it and he was like, "Hey, you want a free chair?" Yeah, I remember. I had a computer chair before he gave it to me, and yeah, when he gave it to me, I was like, "Oh shit! I actually like this chair way more than my computer chair." And then I switched it, and it seems like it's a. I mean, it has like padding on it. Did I swear? I honestly don't. So there is a delay on YouTube. I know that there's like a 20-second delay on YouTube with Restream, but on Twitch it's a lot faster. I want to say it's like max like 3 seconds. Computer fans are sentimental about the chairs. Yeah, I saw this a while back, but I didn't respond. That's more of a my brain delay than a stream delay. Oh, I do that with my chair as well. I'll sit like in the like crossed, especially like if I'm focusing, I'll cross my legs and then like push myself forward. But yeah, my legs get numb pretty fast, so it's like a temporary like boost. It's not my fault. I don't know. It's just how a restream works. What I could do technically is, if I want to remove the delay, I would have to have two computers, one streaming YouTube and then one streaming Twitch. But that's too much work. And yeah, I would do it. Like I have this laptop. This was my old laptop. This was the laptop that I streamed from. Like, since you guys knew, or since I'm sure since you guys were here, I've been using this laptop. Recently, I got this desktop. I got this desktop. Like some family members gave it to me, like with like spare parts and stuff. Yeah, this is my new one, and it's pretty nice. It's more powerful. But yeah, this one I use. I still like this one, but my friend recently he broke his computer, so I'm gonna give this one to him to like borrow. Otherwise, I would have streamed. I would have done like a double stream. I do have another laptop, but it's not like a gaming laptop or anything like that. It's like yeah, just like a simple personal like school laptop basically. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I'm still more of a fan of like I'm a big fan of laptop. Like I like laptops. I loved this baby. This was like I loved it, like the stickers that I put on it. For the longest time, what I did was I flipped it upside down. Like it used to be, it would be flipped upside down so that, like the vents have enough space. So I'd play it like this, and then I'd put like a fan on top of it. It was pretty cool. But this one's pretty cool too. It does look very clean. Like whenever I walk into my room, I'm like, whoa, that looks sick. It's very weak though, 4 gigabytes of RAM, i5 3200 processor. Honestly, I don't know too much about CPU processors, but I'm sure that's old. So it seems like Celeste knows Spanish, but I know the simple stuff like buena computer probably means good computer. Thank you, Celeste. Or gracias. And I have no idea what computer crazies wrote though. Necesito probar tu computador que puedas in 15. You mean 15, like 20? Shows how much I know. I know Spanish. My family is as funny as my oh yeah, 20 is 20. Yeah. My family is Spanish, or like part of my family is Spanish, but I never learned. Or I mean, honestly, I took Spanish for like 4 years in high school. I think I know enough to like I understand a decent amount of it, but when it comes to speaking, I'm a little slow. I also feel like it's like part of it is like the embarrassment of speaking Spanish or like any other language. Like, okay, what? This messed up. Let me see again. Oh, interesting. So, if we're not in this room, we'll have to look into it. Yeah, usually when someone types in the chat, if I don't understand it, I will I'll just Google Translate it. It's usually like Spanish is not too difficult to understand if people are writing, you know, like simple terms, but sometimes people are writing in like Russian or like Arabic or something, and yeah, that's when it gets a little, well, definitely difficult. Can I ask for a favor? Yeah, sure. Well, you can ask for a favor. Don't know if I can fulfill the favor, but when the gem starts, could I DM you? Yeah, sure. I'll probably stream when I'm doing the game jam. Like, it'll be a very long stream. Like, usually when there's a game jam, I'll probably program for like 12 hours straight every day. Yeah, 12 hours. I used to do like very long streams. Yeah, on Reddit. Especially, yeah, like if it's a game jam, I will keep streaming, keep working on my game. Not 12 hours, maybe not 12 hours, but like 12 hours, not 12 hours straight, but like 12 hours of streaming, like in one day. So I'll do like maybe 4 hours, another 4 hours, and another 4 hours. Scared to ask what time I woke up today. It wasn't too. I think I woke up at, I want to say 12. No, 12 p.m. Yeah, I go to sleep late. It's a habit. We can fix it though. All I need to do is just... No, 12 p.m. is noon. 12 a.m. is midnight. Less talking, more programming. Yeah, there's not much programming left to do. It's just polishing. I don't even know what we could do. I guess we could, if you guys want, we could program this, the monument. Before we do that, I'm just gonna edit this texture. Is that right? Yeah, I'm fairly confident that I'm right. I made them white. So I was planning on adding some sort of white animation to them. We're gonna do it via code though. So I was gonna add like a ray coming out from the center here. So like, since it's a circle, it'd be nice to have like, you know, some magic happening right here. Magic happening here, and then it like beams out like that. But that comes with time. We'll program it. We'll code it in first. Like code what we want it to actually do. So yeah, that's what it looks like. We'll go into this monument. First thing we want to do as well is make sure the material that we use is going to be an unshaded canvas. And we can add area 2D, collision shape, I think we'll leave it like this. You don't have to grab like the whole thing because you have to collide with it to actually make it work. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Hide this for now. Let me see. All right, so how do we want this monument to work? First thing that we're gonna do is when we instance these monuments, we're going to change its parent to the world node, or we're gonna put it in our world rather than in our room. That way, if it already exists, or if it's already activated, we don't want to make sure that it like runs any of its code again. This might make the game. I'm trying to think if it'll make the game lag. I mean, actually, after we've already have activated it, we'll just disable like any functions that we're running on it. And maybe what we'll do is, Yeah, we can still have a reference to it in our room. Basically, we'll iterate through it in our room in our ready function. Let me see. Disable children, get connected lamps. Yeah, we could run it here. And we're going to go into our level manager. And we're just going to record all of the main rooms that we have and the number of, main monuments that we have and the number of monuments that we have, or the number of activated monuments we have. So let's do this. We also might want to keep an array of the monuments. We could say total monuments instead. And var monuments. Hey, how's it going, Fernando? You have proof of me swearing. Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to click on that. Can't you swear in PG-13 anyway? As long as it's not like super inappropriate. All right. So what we'll do in our ready function is we'll say total. We'll say level manager dot total monuments plus equals 1. Level manager dot monuments dot append self, and that's basically all we need to do for now. And I'm going to want to add a signal here. Area entered. Actually, no, not on area entered, but on activate. So we'll do. Let me see. So this is going to be for our demo. It's not. I don't think we're going to have an actual. We're not going to have a mechanic that actually unlocks like any secret doors from these monuments unless I have time. Unless I'm able to do it in like less than 15 days. Probably not going to do it. So I don't even know what type of mechanic we would want to have for these monuments. I'll see you, computer crazies. All right, so let's do. So it's gonna be kind of similar to our tombstone where we check if it's activated or not. Do we want to have like the player press a button to actually activate? I think that would be pretty cool actually. So we will do that. So let's add an area entered. We don't necessarily need, yeah, let's do an area exited as well. And here we'll just say, actually, wait, let's pass this. We should actually make a class for interactables. Right now it's just we keep having to rewrite certain functions. Like we're gonna have like an activate function. They're usually pretty similar to each other, or like the activated variable, stuff like that. We're gonna have a var player inside. Oh, wait. We don't actually need a player inside. How we've been doing it is we have our player activating it instead. So we don't need this. I don't think we need to ever check for area entered. We could light it up or like add an animation for when the player is nearby, but we don't have any animations yet, so I'm not gonna do anything for now. We'll have our player detect this, and if the player presses the interact button, we'll set activated to true, and we'll have like an animation that says like, we'll have a func activate. And we don't need a func deactivate because once this is activated, it's never going to happen again. But what we do need to do is in the ready function, we need to make sure that it's a child of our world. So what we'll do is, I don't know if we should do it here. We could have like a func change parent. Or is there already a func change parent? Let me see. Okay, yeah, we'll do it here. So we need to run this in, I guess we could do it in our world demo. We have to iterate through, I think we do iterate through our objects. Let me see. And we're also gonna have to rewrite this eventually if we have a saving system, so that these certain monuments that are already activated, if you like restart the world, it should stay activated. So we'll have to save some of this information. But I don't even have a saving system yet, so we're gonna ignore it. Yeah, we do need to change this parent. We could add this to a group. We could just say level manager, or literally here we could just say monuments. And then what we could do in our world demo in the ready function is iterate through our, let's see. What we'll do is get tree called, how do we grab children in node? For monument in get tree, get nodes in group monument, monument dot change parent. And self. Is that what we did? Node. Get parent dot remove child level manager dot current. We could say instead of world, we could just say add child. Save. And we should put this actually in the, instead of saying self, we'll say change parent of objects. Let me just add that really quick. There we go. So yeah, this will always be saved in our game. And we also need to make sure that if this object already exists, that we don't do it again. So I think technically what we could do is in our ready function, how do we want to do this? So we've appended ourselves, but we don't know the actual name of this object, and the name is always going to change depending on like what the parent was, or I mean, we could set a name to it though. We could say we would have to grab all of this information afterwards. Like basically in change parent, we have to check if this object already exists. So maybe we can give a reference to it. We would say like node plus room name, if node plus room name, or I mean, yeah, if room plus node name or room name plus node name exists in our array, then we'll delete it. Or yeah, then we'll delete it and not run change parent twice. So how do we do that? Get parent dot remove child self node dot add child. We could change the name of this object. So right now, yeah, we could just change the name to the parent's name. So what we'll do here is say, we could say like node path. I think that's a thing. If get path is equal to the path of the object, no, but we would have to customize it. So let's do this. Var original So before we remove it as a child, we'll say original path. Oh my goodness. It's not technically the right way to go about it, but we're going to do it anyway. Plus, we want it to be plus get name. Leave it like that. Original node path. And then what we'll do here is we need to make sure that we iterate through each of our parents, or each of our monument nodes, and see if it exists anywhere. So we'll say for monuments, our if monument, we'll have a var don't add, or a var. Change parent is equal to true, change parent is equal to false, and we're also going to queue free. I wonder if this will make us crash, putting it in the loop. Just in case. Oh yeah, we don't even need change parent. We could just say key free. So I don't know if there's any way for us to tell that this exists. It's like we see one here, we restart. Let's do this. Hey, how's it going, Zombie? We'll say position. Well, let's just do position.x plus equals, let's say 100. Let's spell it correctly. So we should get only one instance of this. Let's see. Oh my god. Wait, it didn't even move. Did something wrong. Change parent position dot, oh, because, let's try this. Don't think it should have made a difference. Or maybe we never actually included it. Yeah, I think we just never ran it in our ready function. Let's go back here. Yeah, we never ran it. So let's do it in our ready function. Change monument parent. Still, what the hell? For monument and monument, change objects node. We won't even see this printing because there's just so much stuff going on. Think about this. Hopefully we spelled monument correctly. Oh, yeah. It's monuments. So as you can see, it has disappeared from the face of this Earth at the moment. We've changed the parent and the global position isn't saved, so what we need to do here... wait, actually, before we do that, let's see if this actually worked. What we'll do here, instead of queue freeing, if we die again, instead of queue freeing, we're just going to return. So we should see another copy of this if we die, for now. So yeah, at the moment, we don't see anything. Oh, wait, what? I think I went about this incorrectly. For monument. So we've added this to our group. So maybe what we'll do instead is we should add this to the group afterwards. Like after we've added it as a child, so we'll do that. Monuments, self.add to group, monuments. There we go. But nothing has happened. Why is it still there? Oh yeah. It should be. Should it be there? The position.x should have changed, but it didn't. No way, I'm still live. How long have I been streaming? Hasn't been that long, has it? It's only been 2 hours and 47 minutes. That's nothing. Plus, we get distracted pretty quickly. You know, someone has to just mention something, you know, off topic, and I'll go on a rant for like 30 minutes. What I've been working on. So we're working on adding monuments to the game, but we need to make sure that these monuments are unique. Usually how things work in our game is if you die in a room, the whole room gets reset, but these objects need to stay like static, like they need to be in the world no matter what, and they can't change. So we're trying to save it into the parent, but the way we place them is in the room node that usually gets deleted. So we have to move it, like basically in our ready function, we move it to a different node, so that we can preserve it. It should work, unless I'm missing something. We get parent, remove child self, and then node.addChild, and then the position of this object should move 100 pixels. The thing that's happening is that change parent actually doesn't run because as we're iterating through these monuments, they're not there anymore. So we can, I'm trying to think, we could have another group of we could have two groups. We can have a active monuments and then I don't know, not activated monuments or something like that. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom again. But yeah, it's because we don't have this object just yet. I guess that's why we added the original node path. So maybe we can iterate through that. We'll see. I'll be right back. You're the third person to compliment the chair today. Thank you. So I'm trying to think. We could... Instead of adding it to the monuments group, we can still have monuments, but instead of adding it to the monuments, what we'll do is append it to our level manager dot. Here, let's do this. We'll say for monument in level manager dot monuments. We'll remove this by default. We'll add manage groups. Why does it say we don't have any groups here? Whatever. Monument. Monu. Can I do a lat spread? What's a lat spread? Probably not if you're asking if I don't even know what it is. So yeah, we can remove this. What we'll do is, for monument in level manager.monuments, and then over here we'll say level manager dot append. Didn't we do this already? Don't know a lat spread. You're gonna make me Google this. Oh, this? I could do one. Are you asking me if I could show you myself doing a lat spread? You know, I went to the gym yesterday, but I haven't been going lately. Yeah, that was dangerous. I should have done it on another stream, on another window. Doing pull-ups was like my most favorite. At a certain point, it was my favorite workout. Now it's now deadlifts are like my favorite workout. Yeah. I feel it. I do have the lats, but I don't think it, like, if I were to flex it like in person, you probably, like, you know, if I was like shirtless and flexing it, it probably wouldn't be visible. But I'm not gonna take off my shirt on stream. I could do 100 push-ups, I think. That'd be fun. I was actually thinking of doing that, like a stream where like every 30 minutes I did a workout. Maybe we'll do that. Like, that'd be a fun thing, because like since I've been focusing on my game lately, I haven't been going nearly as much. Like yesterday was the first time I went in like 2 weeks. And it's because I'm like dedicating so much of my time to this game right now. Like, by the time I'm done with this stream, it's dinner time, and then after dinner you're like, oh, I'm so late. Like, you know, you get into a food coma, and you don't want to leave the house. Yeah, I'd be down to do like a. No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't want to embarrass myself in case I can't do 100 push-ups. I know the max, like, I'm fairly confident I could do 100 push-ups. Obviously not like in a row, but I know I could do 70 push-ups in 2 minutes. This channel transitions into a fitness channel. That'd be pretty cool. Not like, it would never be a fitness channel, but it would be like, could be motivational, maybe. Maybe I'll ask everyone who's watching the stream with me, like, you know, we kind of do like, you know, those like 70 videos where they're like, yeah, let's do, like, I don't know, where they, like, they have like the big ball, they're like waving it around. Hey, you gotta start somewhere. 25 in a row. That's still pretty good. I don't know. I think, yeah, my max was 70 in a row. It's probably much lower than that right now though, since I haven't worked out. But dude, push-ups are like, honestly, I feel way more sore from doing, like, if you do a lot of push-ups compared to like a bench press. Honestly, like, lifting heavy weights, I almost never get sore from. It's usually from, like, you know, the high repetition workouts that screw you over the next day. All right, so for monument in level manager.monuments, if the monument node path is equal to, we'll say, the original node path, then we'll queue free. But then we need to make sure that we're adding this object. So right now in our world demo, I think, oh no, we're not. Okay, so yeah, what we'll do here is before we return, we'll add the positioning, and we'll say level manager dot, level manager dot append. Oh, sorry. Level manager dot monuments dot append. So we're doing something wrong. I don't know why I'm using so much brain power for this. Like, first things first, we're not even the positioning here is not saving. Position.x plus equals 100. I see. Yeah, you gotta. As long as you're seeing, your improvement, that's all that really matters, right? So I'm not sure why this is not working. I don't think adding self would make a difference. Shouldn't. Would I consider working inside an indie game company or as a game designer or programmer? So I don't think I'll ever be. Well, I don't want to work as a a developer for like another company. Like I'd rather it be my company. You know what I mean? Like I want to work on my own games. But if it was an indie company where like I had more more freedom in, or like, I was really a part of that company, I probably would be more likely to. But yeah, like ideally I'd like to just do my own thing. So we could see here, I die, and it does spawn incorrectly. So monument.change parent original path is equal to get parent, get name, plus get name. Okay, so another thing that's an issue is that if we already exist in this group, we're iterating through it twice. I think I'm gonna take a break here, and we'll figure it out later, like maybe in like a couple of hours or so. It shouldn't be. I think I'm just overthinking it right now. But I will raid someone right now since we have a decent amount of people watching. Irish John, let's raid him. Let me see. Let's raid him. I'll see you, Juho.
Stone. This is show danger mouse. If show on